Welcome, esteemed viewers of Bella&Goch. Today, we are exploring the origins and impacts of Esperia Incorporation, not only as a spacecraft manufacturer, but also as an institution that bridges humanity with its cosmic neighbors through technology replication. A mission founded in 2873 by visionary brothers, Jovi Engstrom and Theo Engstrom. Their passion for preserving the legacy of Xeno ships led to Esperia's birth, a company dedicated not just to building vessels, but reviving tales from millennial-old spacecraft designs that had sunk into oblivion until their expertise brought them back to life in human hands. Within the bustling hubs of Esperia Incorporation lies a crucial partnership with the United Empire's Navy, highlighting how human and alien interests intertwine. The UEEN leverages these replicas for rigorous testing, a symbiosis that not only ensures superior combat readiness, but also advances our understanding of Xeno mechanics as we prepare to face unknown threats in the farthest reaches, beyond Terra itself. Can you imagine how a century-old warship from an alien civilization transforms into today's battleground savior? This is Esperia, where history and futurism merge. Charlotte Hussion stands at the forefront of this ambitious enterprise, steering Esperia Incorporation with a steady hand into an era where humanity can not only dream, but also reach out and touch alien technology. With Charlotte's leadership since 2873, when she took over after her predecessors Jovi Engstrom retired due to age-related health issues, marking the end of that epochal chapter in space history, Esperia Incorporation has not only maintained, but flourished. It now boasts an annual shipbuilding capacity so vast it rivals any industrial giant on Stanton's system alone. And with Jace Lassiter at her side as Director of Communications, the corporate voice is clear. Esperia's vision transcends traditional boundaries. In the year 2873, on Terra's heartland, where innovation pulses strongest, two brothers named Jovi and Theo Engstrom embarked upon a journey that would forever alter humanity's relationship with space. Their mission was clear: to resurrect forgotten ship designs left behind in the annals of interstellar travel history by revering their original form rather than succumbing to modern modifications, thus preserving an authentic experience for those brave enough to venture beyond. In a world racing toward technological singularity, Esperia Incorporation emerged as the guardian of cosmic heritage. Born from Terra's heartland in 2873, where innovation beats with fervor and visionaries are cultivated like rare orchids under glass domes. In the shadowed alcoves where innovation thrives unseen by public gaze, Esperia's engineers toil, bonding steel and circuitry from alien epochs with human hands. Every ship whispered into existence tells a tale of civilizations past, each vessel more complex than its predecessors. Charlotte Hussion watches over this symphony of creation as she ascends through the corporate ranks, her presence now an anchor in these tempestuous seas. The year is now a pivot. 2047 marks not just another rotation of Terra, but also the culminating point where Esperia's craft and UEEN converge. Together, they orchestrate an unprecedented demonstration, with each replicated vessel tested against steel behemoths in spaceport hangars that hum like metal leviathans at rest. This symbiosis heralded a new epoch where humanity stands on the cusp of cosmic exploration fueled by alien technology. It's not just about building ships, but forging paths among stars. How will these metallic children from other worlds serve as chariots to our destiny? The year is now a pivot. 2047 not only signifies another cycle of Terra's rotation, but also marks the zenith where Esperia Incorporation and the UEEN converge. Here, beneath these steel-gray skies on Crusader Industries' homeworld, history unfurls as Charlotte Hussion steps onto a platform surrounded by engineers in white lab coats and their latest creation, a replica of an alien starfighter that once prowled the distant cosmos. The air buzzes with electricity. It's not just another day at work, but rather the culminating point where Esperia's craft meet UEEN ambitions. Charlotte Hussion watches over this symphony of creation as a sea captain would her vessel. Charlotte Hussion stands not just as CEO, but as humanity's bridge to the stars. With each rivet tightened, with every component tested for integrity and compatibility, the replica spacecraft becomes a testament to our resolve. Together they orchestrate an unprecedented demonstration, where science fiction borders on scientific fact. The crowd that is gathered here today is diverse. Advocates of law enforcement from the UEEN, engineers with Esperia's relic blueprint in hand, and a collective breath held tight as gears within engines whir into life. Their efforts coalesce, each individual playing their part to perfection. The demonstration unfurls with precision under Crusader Industries' alien sky, a backdrop where the red dust of gas giants intertwines with humanity's aspirations. The replica, a magnificent craft that echoes tales from an era when it was first conceptualized on distant worlds by long-gone species now silent in history books. This is more than mere engineering. It's about connection across the void of space and time. Charlotte Hussion gazes upon her creation with pride, knowing its unveiling before representatives from UEEN marks a milestone. Not just another rotation, she declares as cameras focus on every minute detail that makes this moment unique in their history. Not merely an assembly line forsaken by time, but the beacon of hope and progress. Here stands a testament to human ingenuity, where Crusader Industries' vast fields of steel meet the red dust brought by gas giants. Charlotte Hussion oversees this convergence as her eyes light up with purpose and determination. Today is not just about showcasing technology, but proving that human craftsmanship can rival even extraterrestrial marvels. Notice the delicate interplay between crafted materials, each selected for durability and function under conditions beyond our atmosphere. Charlotte Hussion's expertise as CEO of Esperia shines through not only in her leadership, but also evident here. Every steel plate polished to a mirror sheen is proof. Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed guests, let us bear witness to the culmination of Esperia's dedication. Here before you stands a marvel that began as whispered legends amongst shipbuilders and ended with Charlotte Hussion at its helm. Inside Crusader Industries, a hive of activity where the hum of machinery and sharp focus on detail fill every corner. Amid this fervor stands Charlotte Hussion, Esperia's CEO, with an unwavering gaze fixed upon her latest undertaking, reconstructing alien technology for modern use. Inside Crusader Industries' bustling environment, a place where every tool and detail echoes centuries of shipbuilding tradition, Charlotte Hussion stands as a beacon of progress for Esperia Incorporation. Under her guidance, the company founded in Terra by Jovi and Theo Engstrom has become synonymous with preserving not just spacecraft-making history, but also innovating upon it since its establishment over 2 centuries ago. Today's momentous occasion is a direct tribute to their unwavering dedication, adapting alien technology for contemporary use, an endeavor that continues even as the UEEN employs these replicas in rigorous testing and pilot training programs. The reveal here isn't merely about engineering marvels. It's a bridge between heritage, a fact underlined by Esperia funding xenoarchaeology research at Terra University, an institution deeply rooted within this very tradition of spacecraft manufacturing that dates back to their founders. Charlotte Hussion raises the replica with pride and reverence for its origins, while facing a crowd eagerly anticipating what seems like interstellar craftsmanship woven into human ingenuity, a true testament to Esperia's role in shaping not only technology, but also historical understanding. This is where myth meets mechanism, as Charlotte invites us on an odyssey that transcends eras and galaxies alike, a journey spurred by the Bella&Goch brothers' vision when they established their legacy 2 centuries ago with Esperia Incorporation at its helm in Cuteram. Herein lies proof of humanity's capability to not only dream, but also recreate wonders once thought beyond reach, thanks to Charlotte Hussion and her team who ensure that every ship replica retains the authentic experience intended by original designs. Despite centuries passing, since their introduction or significant advancements in construction techniques. As Charlotte Hussion raises the replica, a testament to human innovation and collaboration with alien legacy, she invites us into a moment that transcends time. Here, where once myths of otherworldly craft whispered through shipbuilders' tales, stands proof. Esperia bridges past wonders with today's ingenuity. In the bustling hub of Esperia's Cuteram lab, under a dome that mimics Crusader Industries' giant-bound skies, an air thick with anticipation permeates. Here stands Charlotte Hussion before her latest brainchild, a replica spacecraft whose inception draws upon the faded echoes of distant alien technologies once whispered among stars, but now captured by human ambition and Esperia's meticulous craftsmanship. It is a moment suspended between epochs, where myth tangibly collides with reality. As the curtains draw away from Charlotte Hussion's masterpiece, an erudite assembly of historians specializing in interstellar archaeology and industry veterans, whose careers span decades within Stanton's system, gather to dissect every angle. Their questions cut through centuries-old spacecraft mythologies. How did Esperia Incorporation unearth the schematics? What alien civilization could have conceived such intricate designs? Each query punctures the air with a sense of urgency and deep respect for both past unknowns and present possibilities. Charlotte Hussion stands before an audience, her gaze steady and compelling as she speaks into the microphone. The weight of history rests on her shoulders, not just for Esperia Incorporation, but for all who dare to dream beyond their world's bounds. She outlines not only how these replicas represent a bridge across time, connecting contemporary humanity with advanced extraterrestrial cultures, but also what this means for the future of space travel and exploration, promising advancements that could redefine interstellar journeys as we know them today. It's not just about recreating lost artifacts. It's an invitation to imagine a new age where humanity steps into deeper cosmic relationships, grounded by the knowledge of those who may once have shared their suns and skies with us. With each word she utters, there is no doubt that Esperia Incorporation isn't merely selling spacecraft. They are opening doors to new possibilities for human achievement in outer space. In the year 2873, amidst an era where humanity was rapidly advancing its own technological prowess in spaceflight within their empire's borders, two brothers named Jovi and Theo Engstrom embarked on a mission not just of ambition, but also one of preservation. They founded Esperia Incorporation with an unyielding resolve to become the custodians of alien shipbuilding history, vessels that had traversed vast, incomprehensible expanses beyond their reach, and now lay silent as relics or forgotten blueprints on foreign planets. These brothers saw a wealth not just in metal and mechanics, but also wisdom etched into the very bones of these craft. They believed this was humanity's next step, learning from others who had ventured beyond their time. On the cusp of 2873, when humanity's footprint in space was just taking shape within their own empire, two brothers named Jovi and Theo Engstrom embarked on a visionary venture. They didn't merely observe. They sought to breathe life into the dormant tales of long-lost ship designs buried deep beneath layers of cosmic dust, or crumbled in neglect within forgotten archives across Terra. Esperia Incorporation became more than just an assembly line or dusty archive. It stood as a testament to the marriage between time-honored shipbuilding wisdom and cutting-edge manufacturing. Each spacecraft, with its roots firmly planted in yesteryear's designs, yet engineered for tomorrow's odysseys through cosmos unknown, was no ordinary vessel, but an heirloom of human ingenuity rediscovered by Esperia. In the year 2874, under Cuteram's crystalline domes, where starlight filters through in a perpetual twilight, Esperia Incorporation unveils not just vessels but legacies. Here stands Charlotte Hussion before an audience of seasoned UEEN pilots. Their eyes reflect the stars they seek to conquer as she presents replicas that speak directly from history's grand amphitheater, ensuring these tales do more than echo, they resonate. Charlotte Hussion, with a voice firm as the Cuteram domes themselves above us in year 2874, begins to speak of Esperia's latest venture. We stand today, she declares, not merely unveiling replicas but echoing back through time, honoring those who first breached these stars with their ingenuity and ambition. Her words are a bridge spanning centuries. They remind us that within each frame of metal lies the essence of human curiosity. Tonight, we gather not just as spectators, she continues, her gaze sweeping across an audience filled with starfarers past and present, but stewards of legislative machinery born from alien craftsmanship, crafted by hands that once danced among the cosmos. In Charlotte's narrative lies a reflection not just on what was, but also where we may venture next. In year 2873, amidst a backdrop of historical reverence and cutting sorrow at Esperia's post-unveiling hall within Cuteram domes, Charlotte Hussion stands as the current CEO, a living bridge to both our past achievements in spacecraft design and future aspirations. Her voice carries with it not only authority, but a profound respect for her predecessors Jovi and Theo Engstrom, who founded Esperia Incorporation, ensuring that their passionate endeavor of preserving shipbuilding history continues to resonate through time. Today's ceremony honors the company's role in replicating vessels once pivotal during conflicts, like those involving UEEN combat pilots for training purposes. Each bolt and panel a testament to survival against cosmic odds, each design choice echoing stories of humanity reaching out into space. Charlotte challenges her audience with an inquiry that transcends the immediate spectacle. These replicas aren't mere monuments, but active participants in xenoarchaeology studies funded by Esperia and overseen at institutions like the University of Retter, shedding light on forgotten craftsmanship. Her words serve as a testament to humanity's unyielding spirit, a legacy intertwined with every star-strewn expanse we dare venture into next. Here in Esperia's hall echoes the combined efforts of Engstrom brothers, whose vision has brought us this far and continues propelling our stellar odyssey forward through education and exploration alike. An ethos that Charlotte embodies fully as she leads with a gaze fixed upon tomorrow's starfarers. But where does this place us? Charlotte stands among her peers, the vanguard of not just history but the future as well. She inquires with a researcher's precision into each replica's lineage and potential contributions to xenoarchaeology studies underway within Esperia Incorporation walls. Herein lies our quest for knowledge, where these ships serve more than ceremonial purpose. They are critical keys unlocking humanity's grasp of its interstellar journey. Every bolt, Charlotte expounds to her colleagues and curious newcomers alike, every design choice tells a story, not just about the ship that bore it, but also our own evolution as cosmic wanderers. With each replica comes discovery. With every study unfolds humanity's unspoken dream of reaching further into star-strewn expanses. Our work, Charlotte declares, her voice an anchor to reality among the sea of possibilities that stretch before us like constellations beyond our reach, but ever so near at heart, is about connecting dots across time and space, a bridge between epochs built on reverence for what once was and fervor for exploration, yet uncharted. Her leadership encapsulates Esperia's very ethos, a company not simply selling technology, rather sharing the cosmos' most profound tales with all who dare listen. To these replicas, she concludes solemnly but invigorated by potentiality and purpose that each ship embodies, a legacy more valuable than any currency when it comes to shaping human spacefaring legacies. In this hall where the past meets present, Charlotte muses aloud amidst replicas that echo through time. Each of these vessels carries a tale not just of metal and propulsion, but of human aspiration. With each discovery here at Esperia Incorporation, founded in 2873 by visionaries Jovi and Theo Engstrom, our grasp on the future tightens further with understanding our history. Her voice, rich as tapestry threads woven into a ship's hull, sets an immersive stage. In the research lab of Esperia Incorporation's Cuteram headquarters, where history and technology converge, Charlotte Hussion scrutinizes a detailed blueprint dated back to when Jovi and Theo Engstrom founded this institution in 2873. Their initiative not only aimed at preserving spacecraft building heritage, but also bolstering the United Empire of Earth Navies, UEEN, tactical capabilities by providing replicas for aggressor training since its establishment shortly after Esperia's founding year, a practice essential to combat pilot readiness. Charlotte and her team delve into xenoarchaeological research that uncovers valuable insights from these historical designs. Insights crucial not only in education, but also reflective of humanity's enduring spirit for exploration. As the current CEO who took over after Engstrom, she continues their legacy by ensuring Esperia remains steadfast to original construction methods that maintain authentic experiences within modern shipbuilding advancements. A commitment born from a profound respect and understanding of spaceflight history, as selected recipients annually contribute new findings under the Bella&Goch Fellowship. This dedication not only preserves our shared past, but also propels us into an informed future, where each replica embodies both remembrance and relentless human endeavor against the cosmic voids of space exploration. The conversation between Charlotte and her colleague unfurls like a cosmic map, charting the trajectory from early models to contemporary counterparts. Here we learn of how replicas not only serve as educational tools, but also stand testament to humanity's indomitable spirit, affirms Af Bella with passion infused in her voice. In the year 2873, Jovi and Theo Ellengstrom founded Esperia Incorporation on Terra, a beacon of hope for ship design enthusiasts seeking to preserve a slice of spacefaring history. With its focus sharply tuned towards xenoarchaeology, this pioneering venture delved into the vast expanse beyond humanity's reach and unearthed designs that had slumbered in cosmic dust since times forgotten. In an era where humanity's reach into the cosmos is as vast as its ambition, two visionaries emerged from Terra. Jovi and Theo Ellengstrom founded Esperia Incorporation with a singular aim: to resurrect alien ship designs long forgotten by time itself. A mission that would not only preserve these marvels, but also inspire future generations of spacefarers. As we pivot our gaze to present day, the year is 2954. Charlotte Hussion now stands at the forefront of Esperia Incorporation. Her leadership ushers in an era where preserving and replicating alien ship designs becomes a beacon for those who dare dream beyond today's horrors. Delving into centuries-old blueprints with today's technology unveils Charlotte Hussion not just as CEO, but also a custodian of history. Her work at Esperia Incorporation is pivotal in advancing xenoarchaeology, a field where understanding the past becomes our guide for future space travel. In the shadowed corners of space stations and across forgotten asteroid fields lie relics from civilizations beyond our own. Here at Esperia Incorporation in Cuteram, Terra, the cradle for a renaissance ignited by Charlotte Hussion's deft hands and keen intellect since the company's founding as we mark it, 2873. Amidst these echoes of cosmic voyages gone awry or triumphant leaps beyond Earth, Esperia stands out, not merely for reconstructing lost designs, but breathing life into them once more. Fast forward to the present. The year is now 2954. Here we stand amidst an era where every piece crafted within Esperia's walls not only serves as a testament to Charlotte Hussion's vision, but also bridges humanity with its cosmic history. Each ship reborn under her guidance encapsulates tales from across time, whispering secrets of alien innovation into the ears willing to listen and learn. In the bustling heartland of Esperia Incorporation's headquarters on Cuteram, Charlotte Hussion oversees a team dedicated to breathing life into ancient ship designs. Here in 2954, they don't just reproduce. They reimagine, transformed through modern technology, yet retain the soulful echo of their original creation dates back centuries ago. The Aurora-class freighters now glide across space lanes with a grace that whispers tales from distant times when these vessels were first conceptualized, not by corporations, but visionaries like Jovi and Theo Ellengstrom. Inside Esperia's headquarters on Cuteram in 2954, Charlotte Hussion steers her team with a vision that transcends mere reproduction of ancient designs. They are not just engineers, but custodians of history and pioneers for the future. Under her guidance, these modern-day mariners reinterpret vessels like those from an era when Jovi and Theo Ellen-Strom first imagined them centuries ago. Today's Aurora-class freighters glide through cosmic lanes with a grace that harkens back to their original conception. A testament not only to Esperia Incorporation's commitment since its founding in 2873 by the Engstrom brothers, but also highlighted by Charlotte, who stands as CEO today. These ships have become integral parts of UEEN operations beyond mere scavenging fleets or pirate activities. They represent a critical component for legal enforcement and combat pilot training through Advocacy Task Force Fleet's fleet, a delicate balance between innovation and exploitation that sparks reflection on the symbiosis within this industry. Every bolt tightened by Esperia engineers is an ode to past mariners, simultaneously securing humanity's place among interstellar endeavors while honoring their rich heritage through advanced astroengineering techniques developed from these ancient contours. Techniques that remain faithful to the original construction method as established by Jovi and Theo Engstrom. Charlotte's vision propels Esperia beyond mere reproduction into a pioneering force that shapes humanity's future among the stars. But at what cost? The delicate balance between innovation and exploitation is ever present, as these ships are not built for scavenging fleets or pirate groups, but serve critical roles in UEE's legal enforcement agencies, like Advocacy Task Force Fleet's operational fleet. It prompts a reflection on the symbiosis between history and progress within this very industry, where every bolt tightened is both an homage to our past mariners and an anchor for future endeavors. In a laboratory where time folds into itself, between now and then, Esperia's team of xenoarchaeologists meticulously sifts through the cosmic detritus. Here in 2954, their hands dance over blueprints that were centuries old, when humanity was still figuring out what fire meant for society on Terra itself. Charlotte Hussion leads with a steady hand and an even steadier heart. Her vision is not just about building ships, but crafting legacies among the stars while wrestling with moral complexities. How do we honor those who are long gone without succumbing to mere replication? This question echoes in every corner, from Hussion Dynamics' industrial might on Stanton systems to Arc Corp's sprawling influence over micro-tech. Charlotte's vision propels Esperia beyond mere reproduction, but at what cost? This question lingers in the air as thick as space dust. The company's influence spans from Hussion Dynamics to Arc Corp and micro-tech, entities that treat workers like assets, a reality not lost on those who recall similar practices aboard their mother world Terra. It's a stark reminder of how progress can sometimes mirror the darker chapters in human history, where exploitation masqueraded as advancement. What then becomes of Esperia's role when faced with this parallelism? They are not just replicators. They navigate an ethical maze that could define them for generations. The Aurora-class freighters now glide across space lanes, carrying humanity's heavy questions alongside their cargo. Here at Esperia Incorporation in Cuteram, a city where the future meets its reflections from a past too vast to fully understand. The Aurora-class freighters are but one piece in a grand puzzle, linking humanity to ancient mariners charting unknown waters. Yet beneath the shimmer of their hulls, and across bustling dockyards on Stanton systems lay unspoken tales. Tales that Esperia Incorporation is tasked with reinterpreting without losing sight of a single thread in this cosmic tapestry they weave together. The company's ethos, championing preservation and exploration over exploitation, stands at the crossroads where every decision echoes into spacefaring society's future. What will be Esperia Incorporation's legacy among these starlit dreamers? As Charlotte Hussion steers her vessel through uncharted waters of morality and progress in a universe hungry for answers, she must navigate not just the stars, but also humanity itself. The balance between innovating with respect to alien cultures or commodifying them without understanding their origins or contexts. In this moment, we stand as witnesses at Esperia's helm, our gaze fixed upon a future where every replicated artifact is more than metal and rivets. It's about remembering who came before us in the vastness of space. Here, amidst these steel walls that hum with possibilities, we find ourselves asking not just how but why we choose to build tomorrow today. In the year 2873, Jovi and Theo Ellen-G-Strom laid down roots for what would become Esperia Incorporation. Their ship design revolution began with a simple yet profound understanding. The allure of history's maritime masterpieces holds untapped potential even in today's advanced society on Terra. Behold the latest masterpiece from Esperia's vault, a fleet christened in honor of their newfound heritage. The Aurora-class freighters stand as testaments to Charlotte Hussion's stewardship and humanity's relentless quest for exploration. Yet beneath this shimmering exterior, a storm brews. What secrets do these vessels harbor from the annals of forgotten spacefarers? Their very essence, an intricate tapestry, woven with threads borrowed not only across centuries, but also galaxies apart. In an audacious maneuver that reshaped Esperia's destiny in February of our year, Charlotte Hussion ascended to CEO-ship after her great-grandfather Jovi Ingstrom and his brother Theo laid the foundational vision for this enterprise back in Terra's 2873. Understanding their legacy, deeply rooted within Esperia's ethos of revering historical ship designs, Charlotte has been navigating through complex interstellar currents since her appointment, a journey that not only involves steering the corporate helm, but also preserving and adapting vessels with rich cosmic lineages. Fascinatingly, this dedication to authenticity extends beyond mere replication. It's a conscious effort by Esperia's astroengineers who meticulously avoid alterations that would deviate from the original experience as outlined in their foundational doctrine, a testament to human ingenuity. Furthermore, under Charlotte Hussion's command since 2873, and now thriving within her own corporation founded by visionaries Jovi and Theo Ingstrom themselves, Esperia stands at the forefront of a unique niche in spacecraft manufacturing, a venture which not only fuels our galactic curiosity, but also significantly contributes to groundbreaking research through annual Xeno archaeology grants offered via Terra's prestigious university. The very essence and continued relevance of these ships, as they bear witness across the cosmos, thanks in part to their use by UEEN for pilot training simulations, a decision that would prove instrumental not just commercially, but also militarily, speak volumes about Esperia's pivotal role within our interstellar community. It's a legacy steeped deep with history, where each Aurora-class freighter becomes more than an artifact. It symbolizes the resilience and continuity of human exploration across time and space, all under Charlotte Hussion's vigilant guidance since late February 2954. In 2954, Charlotte Hussion took over as CEO following a strategic move in late February that would forever change the course of Esperia Incorporation. Born from her great-grandfather's passion and Jovi and Theo Ellen-G-Strom's initial foresighted vision back at their founding, Charlotte has been steering this corporate ship through turbulent cosmic seas since 2873. From these floating cargo vessels to luxury space yachts that sail the wormholes between systems, Esperia's reach is extensive. The Aurora-class freighters are a marvel of engineering, efficient and versatile ships crafted under Charlotte's guidance, but not without controversy as they navigate through legal gray areas concerning replicated alien technology trade on behalf of Terra. The Aurora-class freighters serve as a reminder of the fine line Esperia treads. They are not just vessels, but chariots carrying humanity's ambition and its burdens across interstellar distances, carrying replicated alien tech that has transformed industries in Arc Corp, Crusader Industries, Microtech of Stanton Systems back to Terra. In 2954, Charlotte Hussion took over as CEO of Esperia following a strategic move by the corporation that solidified her place at its helm. Understanding this transition is crucial to comprehending how she steered them back towards their foundational principles, preservation and exploration. Today at Terra Capital Market Day, amidst a sea of potential and profit margins as vast as the void itself, Esperia unveils their latest acquisition, a functional Aurora-class freighter. Just this past year alone has seen over 20 such vessels brought back to life by human hands. Can you fathom that number? What does it say about our relentless pursuit of knowledge and advancement? Here, amidst the fervor for economic growth on Terra's bustling marketplace. Each Aurora-class freighter is a labor of love, meticulously restored from the cosmic depths to serve humanity once again. Here in Stanton's shipyards, home to Esperia Dynamics Corp. Workers transform alien artifacts into vessels capable of traversing uncharted territories and bridging civilizations with their timeless designs. This fusion between past brilliance and present ambition crafts a story not just about ships, but the undying spirit that drives our species forward. In the heart of Stanton, where metallic behemoths rise from foundations to piercing altitudes, Esperia Dynamics Corp. stands as a testament not just to human engineering prowess, but also our deep-seated desire for connection with the unknown. Where did these blueprint designs come from? Charlotte Hussion's stewardship marks an era where each Aurora-class freighter is more than steel and circuitry. It embodies a legacy of cosmic ingenuity, repurposed vessels that began their journey in 2954. These ships serve as bridges between our world and the myriad cultures scattered across this galaxy. As the economic titan, Esperia Dynamics Corp. unveiled its latest auction of Aurora-class freighters at Terra Capital Market Day, a day that not only showcases, but also cements humanity's reliance on these marvelous vessels forged from alien technology and laborious craftsmanship. What does it say about our species when we trade in the remnants of interstellar encounters with such fervor? The auctioned ships, each a narrative frozen within metal plates bearing designs that predate their creation by millennia, reveal more than just commerce. They reveal an intrinsic human trait, our propensity to learn, adapt, and prosper from the relics of other-world cultures. Here in Stanton's cutting-edge labs, Esperian engineers stand shoulder to shoulder with Aurora-class designs, a symbiosis of the ancient past's visionary minds and present human intellect. It wasn't long ago that these ships were but whispers within archaeological dig sites scattered across uninhabited planets. Today, Charlotte Hussion oversees their rebirth as functional testaments to transcendence in shipbuilding standards set by the LNG Strom brothers decades prior. How do we reconcile our respect for heritage with relentless innovation? The engineers here labor not just on ships, but also cultural continuity, ensuring that each restored Aurora-class freighter is a tribute to human resilience and interstellar exchange. In 2954, when Esperia Dynamics Corp. witnessed a seismic shift in its stewardship with Charlotte Hussion at the helm, a beacon of innovation within Stanton's industrial heartland, what does this say about our capacity to evolve and embrace change? The year prior marked an unprecedented increase, as over 20 Aurora-class freighters were auctioned in a single Terran convention. Surrounded by a cacophony reminiscent of ancient bazaars, yet here in Terra's capital city, we witness the fusion of old-world commerce with cutting-edge technology. Auctions for these alien Aurora-class freighters buzzed through this year alone, the lifeblood pulsing atop arcane blueprints repurposed into tangible progress, each bit a step towards humanity's next leap in spacefaring capability. How do we measure the gravity of such moments? It's not just about commerce. It is an ode to our relentless pursuit and respect for ingenuity. Here in the labyrinthine labs of Esperia Dynamics, our modern-day Hephaestesses labor tirelessly. The fusion of human intellect with alien technology is not mere engineering. It's a renaissance spurred by Charlotte Hussion's guidance and visionaries like Jovi and Theo Engstrom, who once dreamt alongside these walls centuries ago. As engineers integrate the Aurora-class freighters into our daily lexicon, we see more than ships. We glimpse humanity's indomitable spirit. How does this melding of past aspirations with current reality shape us? It is a testament to innovation born from reverence for both ancestry and the boundless skies above Terra. The year was 2873, when Jovi and Theo Engstrom, driven by their passion for the rich history of space exploration, founded Esperia Incorporation, enterprises in Terra's capital city, a move that would forever alter humanity's approach to ship design. It was on the day marking 3 centuries since Esperia Incorporation's inception that they announced their latest venture. On this autumnal equinox of 2904, amidst a sea change in spacefaring economies, Charlotte Hussion presided over what would become history-making negotiations. Each representative stood as guardians over their interests, some seeking defense upgrades to shield against the Xeno threat's aggressive encroachments. Others, like those from Hussion Dynamics and Arc Corp, aimed for expansion of trade networks through these auctions. But how do these acquisitions alter our trajectory within this universe? As Esperia Incorporations sold not just vessels, but a piece of history, an artifact from an alien civilization. The auction, held in the bustling city hubs under starlit skies on various planets and asteroids, saw entities like Bounty Hunters Guild eyeing these ships with interest. Terra Capital Auction House, year 2954. In this monumental auction, behold as corporations like Esperia Dynamics Corp unveil the latest in alien spacecraft technology. The Aurora-class freighters on offer are not mere vessels, but symbols of an interstellar bridge between worlds long past and our own pressing needs for progress. Since 2954 has seen the introduction of alien technology into our markets, Esperia Dynamics Corp stands at a crossroads. How do these transactions shape not just economies, but also cultural identities and security in an era where every purchase could alter humanity's trajectory? When Esperia Dynamics sold an Aurora-class freighter to Hussion Industries in 2954, they didn't just acquire technology, they absorbed a legacy of advanced engineering. But at what cost? This decision ripples through the fabric of our society, challenging us to consider not merely who benefits from such power, but also how it may sway political landscapes. As the dust settles on what some believe was a mere business transaction in 2954, Esperia Incorporations, selling an Aurora-class freighter to Hussion Industries, we must ask ourselves, at what point does commerce overstep ethical boundaries? The year stands as testimony not just of corporate greed, but also the hunger for progress. In 2954, amidst a burgeoning space economy, bolstered by rapid technological advance ensemble. Here, Esperia's CEO Charlotte Hussion weighed the future against heritage, a company founded on preserving ancient ship designs, now at crossroads with modern warfare needs and Hussion Industries' aggressive expansionism. In hindsight, Esperia Incorporation's transaction with Hussion Industries was not just about the sale of a freighter. It represented humanity's relentless pursuit, a double-edged sword severing ties to our past, yet pushing us towards an uncertain future. What legacy will we choose?